Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to A Week in Geek. Every week, a group of gamers get together to discuss the trends and tropes of modern gaming and the latest in geek culture. With me tonight, Matt Mattingly,
Hey.
Jacob Holman, the man with many hats, Jesse Stevens, and special guest Zach Corey.
What's up?
So, I've had a big week. I don't know about you guys, but Steam's summer sale has consumed my life.
Yep.
Namely, Mountain Blade,
Yeah, I've been playing
the Game
that.
of Thrones mod for it.
I've been playing that.
It's ridiculous.
It's strangely addictive. That's the way I would describe it.
It's I don't think I've ever spent so much time in such a short period playing the same game. Like it's getting unhealthy.
I saw it earlier. It looks.
I'm playing it and I like it. It's just so hard to
It's
get
really
land
hard.
under your control.
And once you do, it gets even harder. Because it's nuts.
It's like
I'm at war with the Vale and Renly Baratheon right now, and they're just raping me.
Like I picked literally like the smallest nation, and I leached onto them. I'm gonna try and suck them dry and take their shit from
So
them.
yeah, very addicting game. If you guys get a chance to check it out, it's the Mountain Blade mod.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get it for sure. I think it's really cool.
Awesome.
It's in depth actually. I was shocked.
Yeah, it's insane. It actually
A lot
kind
of
of
shit
loosely
going
follows the
on.
story of
Yeah.
the books and the show and stuff too. So,
It was really good.
but what about you guys? Any new Steam games?
Got New Vegas.
New Vegas, yeah. That's one I've gotten, but I haven't played yet.
Got about 3 levels in. It's like, you know what? I want max stats. I'm doing my asshole run anyways. I've lost probably half the quests in the game by just walking up to random people with a shotgun.
Blowing their heads
I've
up.
done that so many times.
Hey, how you doing?
That's a second playthrough attitude, you know.
Yeah.
You just kill the shit out of
That's
everyone.
what I did all the time.
Yeah.
Oblivion, all those games. See how many guards I could take out before I died.
That was
Whatever,
actually
I wouldn't die. I would take out all the guards.
Bump that shit to max difficulty and just see how far you can get. You'll get fucking destroyed.
Try that on
Second guard
Morrowind.
dead.
Yeah, tell me
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Die right off the
yeah.
gate.
Extremely hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard enough in Oblivion. You set the max difficulty up. You can't even kill a rat.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
bitch.
Right.
It's a bitch.
Yeah, one of the early quests in like the second town, you got like your intro town, and then the first town you actually go to, there's a quest to kill rats in some woman's attic or something like that. And like you can't even kill them. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Is it Morrowind? You have to kill a god?
I'm not sure. I've never actually beaten that game.
I don't think I played it. Nope, haven't played it.
Oh, that's great. I read a
Played everything but that.
thing on. I'll
I
play
don't even remember the story of that game because like it's one of those games that you start out and then you just go out in the world and you
Yeah.
lose track of everything.
I don't really
So
remember
that
the
was
story
before I
of
ever
Oblivion.
started really playing Xbox.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I played that for Xbox the first time, and just didn't understand it at all. First time I played it, I did nothing on that game. Like, I just lost interest.
Yeah.
Until
That's the
I
way I am
realized
with
I
those
was
games, period. I'll start playing them, I'll lose interest.
But,
Yeah.
see, like Skyrim, I
I-
played the shit out of that,
Can't
Yeah,
tell you.
Skyrim.
especially with the expansions.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I need to.
with the Dawn Guard,
That's what I've heard.
expansion. Oh man, it's good. And then like you can like buy your own land and build a house and shit.
That shit on PlayStation 3 though ruined that game for me.
Yeah,
Until I got
well
on
they
PC.
eventually fixed it, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Got fixed eventually.
But like, it ruined it. I got the game later and I didn't even play it. And one day I was over at Andy's house and Matt's house and I played the shit out of it and just beat it.
yeah, it's,
I actually was at the end. I didn't even realize it. With a ton of side quests to play.
Yeah.
And I beat the game and I'm like, well, what the fuck's the point now?
right.
It was so
The,
short.
the
it was
ending
like
to
3
the
hours.
like the story is the weakest part of that whole
Yeah.
game.
Like you can,
Oblivion,
if you go
too.
straight to the
Well-
game, you could beat it in what, like 2-3 hours?
Yeah, I beat it in 3 hours and I didn't even realize it was the end.
Well, I mean, that's all the Elder Scrolls games. Like the main, or actually most of those open world games like that, is like the main story sucks.
Yeah.
All the good stuff's especially the factions.
Right.
Always. And then
Oh, yeah.
main story's great.
Last time I played through Skyrim, it was the first time I did the Stormcloaks versus where you actually were like seizing towns. And
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
That was fun.
That was awesome. Yeah, I didn't even know that was part of it.
Spoiler alert, killed kings and stuff.
Yeah. One of the best missions in that though is like when you actually killed the Emperor, like for the
Yeah.
the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, Dark Brotherhood is fucking amazing.
Or when
That's
you
why-
kill that chick at her wedding.
Oh yeah, we were
That's,
talking about
that's
that.
awesome.
Being up in the corner with a fucking bow and just
Yeah.
long ranger. And then get out of there quick.
And since I'm always an asshole in these games, then I ate her. because I was.
You were.
You were a cannibal?
Yeah, I had the cannibal ring,
I
and I ate
remember
her.
Cannibal
Wow.
ring?
There's a ring, or it's an amulet. It's a piece of jewelry.
It's a ring.
It's a ring, and it gives you a bonus when you're sneaking. You can eat people, and it gives you health.
Good lord.
And I think it also
What?
buffs you. That's awesome.
Is that part of the like werewolf thing or?
It's a side thing in the city that's all the way to the left. They want you to go into their tombs because something's been happening to the bodies. And you just talk to this chick, and you do her quest,
I
and
did
then
that quest.
you get the ring.
She was a vampire.
I never knew that.
No, it wasn't a vampire.
Are you sure?
There's cannibals. And you end up taking the priest to their tomb thing, and
Oh yeah.
Hey, you learn something new every day.
Oh yeah.
Learn something new about Skyrim every day. That's what they say.
So good.
The
So many
butterfly
hours.
wings and strawberries.
That's the way to go.
Key to alchemy.
Oh yeah.
The key.
Oh yeah.
Fucking booster.
What?
He's a
Captain
booster.
Boostum's.
Captain Boostum.
no, this is
I was gonna do that with my smithing, but I said that.
I did boost my
Yeah.
smithing.
Smithing,
So I
you
got
have
some
to.
badass armor.
If you just create just the armor you need, you'll never get there.
Yeah.
All right, good times. So, Zach, you want to start us off this week? What do you want to talk about?
All right. The topic I thought of was the biggest disappointment you've ever had with buying a game. Or mine would be, sadly enough, is Skyrim.
Really?
Because I got it on PS3. I took a week off. I bought the collector's edition. I mean, I went all in for that game. I was so excited. Problem was, I bought it on PS3. You get a couple hours in, and then the frame rate chug starts to hit. And a couple more hours, you're at about 1 frame per minute, and it's unplayable. And it just ruins the game.
Damn.
So
See,
I
played it on
didn't.
Xbox.
I really didn't play Skyrim until I got my PC about a year ago, and they got it on Steam sale
It
for
was
like
horrible, dude.
$5.
Pissed me off. I got it the same day. Yeah. Drove me fucking
I was at his house for a week
Yeah.
because we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Also a disappointment.
It's
Fucking, it was the worst
a
week
bad
of my
week.
life. Worst
Uh,
week of my life.
That's actually one that I was thinking of.
the Skyrim or the Modern Warfare 3?
Or you know what? It wasn't even Modern Warfare 3. I think it was like Call of Duty 3.
Oh,
Like back
okay.
then,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
We're talking about
the
this.
really shitty one, yeah.
The problem is, I would actually almost rate 3 higher than Modern Warfare 3.
Modern 3 is fucking garbage.
Right, yeah.
Ooh, so bad. Don't get it. Too late.
We
already
actually
bought it.
Already bought it.
we had a similar discussion last week actually about like most overhyped games,
Yeah.
and yeah, Two Worlds still remains.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be.
Oh, that's right. You two actually bought that game.
Yeah.
I forgot.
On the day of release.
Yeah. But you know, I aside from that, I would say I would almost say Assassin's Creed, the first game.
That was.
That was a game that I was so stoked about.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad.
It
but
wasn't.
It was. It's
It
what
was
really.
really repetitive.
It hadn't come together yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like the big draw of that game was like the combat. And I just thought it was real clunky and
Mhm.
like I remember nothing about the story. It was just a very
Just
forgettable
assassinate
game.
this person, assassinate that.
Yeah,
Same
and like
thing.
I always imagined it as being like a big open world and shit, but that didn't really come around until a little bit later and shit.
Well, the
it was,
the
like,
world
really
was
linear.
open, but there really
The
wasn't
cities,
anything
the
there.
cities were open,
Yeah.
but it was just city streets. There was
Yeah.
really nothing to explore or
That
anything
game
like
was-
that.
that game wasn't very good.
But then like between towns, it was just a linear path. that
Yeah,
you rode
pretty
across
much.
town. So like, what's the point?
And you only had to go through there once.
Right,
And
right.
no one ever went back.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, what's the point of traveling? Like, why not just go to the next area?
Yeah.
The first Assassin's Creed was a very pretty, well-rounded tech demo.
Yeah.
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 That's a good way to put it.
Now, recently
Yes.
in that series, Assassin's Creed 3 was a really pretty tech demo for Black Flag, because the only part worth playing in 3 was the ship part.
That's true.
I
Straight
heard
up.
that was badass. I didn't even get to it.
You know, I was really interested in 3 with like, you know, you have the same mechanics of like climbing and jumping and stuff, but they had like in the middle of the forest and stuff.
Yeah.
But like after a couple of hours playing that game, it was so tedious. You know, because you're just like, all right, I just want to get from here to here, and you got to spend 20 minutes like jumping on tree limbs and shit. You know, just to like get back to your town or whatever. So yeah, you're right. The ship battles were the best part.
That was the Revolutionary War one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. There was actually a really cool quest in that where you had I don't even remember who was fighting or where it was at, but there was like a city kind of in the background, and there was a battle going on, and you had to like kind of sneak through the battlefield.
Oh,
where
yeah.
everybody's fighting cannons and shit. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just par for the course for everything else.
Yeah.
What do you guys?
I forgot what the topic was.
Most disappointing game.
Okay, no, for me that had to be Halo 2.
Really?
I was gonna say Halo.
That's a good one.
Because Halo 1 was just phenomenal and, I mean, revolutionary. And I got so stoked. It's the first time I ever reserved and went to a midnight release for a game. And I got the game and I was so disappointed.
That multiplayer though.
Yeah, but that was right before, you know, like internet online play really
Yeah,
started
I
to
got
take
you.
off. So
That was more of a LAN party
Yeah.
game, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
and
yeah, we used to do that.
I didn't do that for Halo. I did that for Gears, but not for Halo. But Halo 2 just disappointed me so bad because I was so into the first one. But I guess I hyped it up myself too much. I don't know.
That game was hyped. Like that was
Yeah.
like the biggest game. Like
Oh,
that
yeah,
everyone
man.
was talking about.
Halo.
The reveal where he goes, the tats. Gotta show you the tats.
I remember after that game came out, there was that. This may be absolutely true, but I don't know how valid it is. But there was that story going around about the kid that beat the game and then
Yeah.
immediately committed suicide. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Not sure
I
that's true or
never
not.
heard of that.
I hope not.
Right.
If you
There's
fucking
only
beat
one
that-
kid I know of that committed suicide because they played a game and didn't like what happened to him. And that was when Jake got that kid to commit suicide for stealing Diablo stuff.
Killer
Oh,
Billy,
he-
1, 2,
He
3,
told
4.
me about this fucking scammer. Remember that
I
out.
scammed the
They
hell out of
scammed
him.
this
Get him,
dude out of a
Blizzard.
bunch of gear on Diablo 2, and like we were all hanging out and drinking and shit. He got drunk that night and we convinced him that kid killed himself.
I was wasted.
Jake screwed him over. He's
Oh,
laying there
yeah.
on the couch. He's like, "Tell Billy I'm sorry."
He got him good. Like it was.
Oh, yeah.
From what I heard,
Oh yeah.
I
actually got
witnessed
his
this.
accounts. Like I talked to him and giving me his password.
Yeah.
Dirty son of a
Oh
bitch.
yeah.
Wow.
Convinced him I could duplicate items. Told him I'd give him the ability to do it too, but I had to go into his account and change, tweak some settings.
You're such a dickhead.
Gave it to me.
Welcome to what happens on Xbox Live every day.
Oh yeah.
But you know, this wasn't like 20 years ago. This was
Yeah.
like, what, maybe 5, 6 years ago, right? So it's
Yeah.
like, you don't give out your account information,
No.
even 5, 6 years ago, you know?
No.
Oh yeah.
Why would you? That's fucking.
I changed the
stupid.
password back for him.
Oh really?
I didn't like delete his character or anything.
No.
Oh,
You
you know,
just
if
took all
someone-
of his gear
I did
that he
everything.
spent all that time getting.
Everything.
You just stripped him of
No,
his gear.
if they gave that, I wouldn't even take the gear. I just
What
wipe the
level
account.
was this guy?
An asshole.
He was pretty decent level.
He was
I got a lot of stuff.
He was
from him.
max level, wasn't he?
Yeah. I got a lot of gems and stuff items.
That's where it's at.
Oh yeah.
Even at 3, man.
I remember his name. Killer Billy 1, 2, 3, 4. His password was blood 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
People are stupid.
And now his new Blizzard account is being hacked as well. Actually, I'm gonna go home before this goes out and take it myself.
Yep.
Fucking scammers.
Oh, yeah.
Hackers.
It didn't hack. I just
That's not
talked him
hacking if
into
he's
giving
stupid
me
enough
His
to get your
password.
It's his own fault for
No, I
giving up his stuff like that.
I was very persuasive.
If you
Anyway,
tried to cheat, you know what? There's a moral lesson here.
Yeah.
You tried to cheat, and there was repercussions.
He did. He tried to get the ability to duplicate items. Oh
In a
yeah.
game with
That's
no auction
cool.
house and no way to buy items.
And he never got on again.
Probably.
Yeah.
well, at least not on that account.
Yeah.
Right.
I probably never would have played that game again.
No fucking way.
Wait a minute.
I was laughing my ass off when he was doing it though, because every time he tried to log in, a little message would pop up there because I was on his account.
Someone tried to log into your account.
Yep.
I wonder at what point that guy was just like, no. Oh, fuck. Trying to log on and shit.
You
Like,
know
I
what?
am a fucking
The only people I
idiot.
was able to scam were foreigners. People from other countries. People in America don't trust nobody.
That's true.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
No shit.
I
Diablo, WoW, Xbox.
Well,
Tax.
Daisy, hey, give me a ride.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Right here.
Oh, I'm bleeding in Electro. Please help me. Yeah, sure, I'll come. You're not bleeding.
Danny, your brother
Danny's
is
the worst
brutal
at
at
that.
that game.
Yeah, he is.
We'll all be playing and like talking to each other on Skype, and then just in the chat box we'll see dating time. Somebody give me blood and Cherno.
And I'm immediately like, don't trust that fucking kid. I'm in
Yeah.
Skype with him.
Remember what I did to Maverick? It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, my truck broke down. Can you like I'll pay a 10 ounce for a tire.
Yeah, I
Over
remember this.
lands and everything, and then he a zombie hits him, so he starts bleeding. And then, so he runs.
Let's clarify this before you go on. He was the server scammer as well.
Oh yeah, Maverick wasn't scamming. He was trying to figure out where my truck was so he could kill me and take it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He was
Yeah.
in a chopper. Why did he care?
No, he has an M2 Humvee. Right?
Oh no, the time I got it was in the gyro. It was
Oh,
the first
yeah.
gyro we ever got.
Go ahead,
He
sorry.
wanted my stuff. This is an epoch, so he wanted my gold.
Yes.
Yeah. He landed and everything. Just right behind him, an M16, right in the back of the head.
God, he is such a dickhead. I remember that guy. I'll never forget it. He was an asshole.
That's the thing though. Like if you don't get them, they'll get you.
Oh
If you're circling the coast in a M2 Humvee, you're a bitch. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
Come on now. You're a pussy.
I played that game for a long time, and like you guys remember this probably.
Yeah.
Like a while back, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna help some people out.
Yeah.
And I just like drove around. Like I go through a city and then see people like hold up. And,
Yep.
hey, you guys need a lift and shit like that. And eventually, like trust me, I'd give them a lift somewhere and shit like that.
probably
Like
me.
not screwing them over. And then somebody's like, hey, it's like I'm down in Electro. Can you give me a lift? Like sure. So I drive down all the way back down south to Electro, and I'm like, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm over by the gas station. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'm almost there. I pull up and 3 dudes pop out and just light my ass up.
That's just fucking awesome. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, these guys are dickheads. And then it happened like after that, everybody was starting to realize they could just get vehicles from me.
Yep.
So yeah.
The only
I did
time
for a
that-
while, I was like, fuck this.
The only time being friendly worked was when we owned that server.
Yeah.
Because we were admins. Like, oh yeah, I'll get a ride from you.
Right.
And then we were, admin abusing the shit out of that.
That was
If
fun.
you had those powers, you were going to abuse the shit out of them.
Oh yeah.
We got a live map, shows you where everybody. That's
Yeah,
my screws
come
with you.
on
Like
now.
you know exactly where they are.
Coming to our base, motherfucker.
So the
Cheap shit.
best part of DayZ is my epic sniper battle.
I'll remember that till Dad dies.
The first
Great.
time I play that game, I'm
Very
in Electro
first
and I
day.
got a sniper rifle. I'm gonna climb to the top of the fire station because that's smart.
Worst decision ever.
So I'm on that tiny ass little ledge, and some asshole with a sniper starts popping shots at me and misses. Just keeps missing. And then he types, "Whoever's on top of the fire station, I'll let you climb down. Where the ladder will, I'll get a clear shot of you." I'm like, I'm not an idiot. So I just start looking for him and start shooting at me again. And I'm just rolling back and forth, and in between rolls, just pulling up my scope, looking for him, screaming because this asshole's trying to find him.
Yep.
And then I go, oh, I see him. Roll, headshot.
Oh, it was
Nice.
great because I was looking for him the whole time, and I had a shot on him, and then Zach just rolls over and shoots, and he was dead. I actually see him in my scope die. I was like, that was impressive.
We were, I don't know if you were on, but me, Jesse, and I think it was Danny, were killing so many people on, like, we had, it was in Cherno, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were each on a different rooftop, and we were killing so many people that we got banned from the server. 'cause we
Yeah.
thought we were
They
hackers.
actually banned us.
Yep.
They're like, you have no recoil on your snipers, and you're making like 600-meter shots at night. I'm like, you're banning us because we're good?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Are we pissing your normal players off because
Right.
we're slapping them around
Right.
in town? Like, come on now.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I remember like one of the first things we did was just sitting on top of the fire station Electro on top of the roof where you can fucking see people going up those stairs. And there was a pile of bodies from us. Like
I remember
20, 30, 40 people just piled up dead on the same level. And these
Fire
dumb
station,
motherfuckers kept coming up the ladder and trying to loot it. And I'm there with a pistol. Boom!
Yep.
Thanks for the free stuff, asshole.
I just remember the time Jesse killed the guy that laid down next to Danny.
Oh, I hope he watches this. He better. Because I saved his life in Electro, man. God,
That's what I heard.
Next to him. Oh,
He kind of sucks at this game, right?
He's horrible at it. That's where he gets the fucking box. Because he's so bad at DayZ. I carry the shit out of him like an infant in my arms. That's Danny right there. He's so bad at that
You
game.
gotta keep him warm, man.
Yep. Have to. That sounded a little.
So Danny was, wait,
Oh yeah, Danny's laying on the hill sniping, alright?
Right.
And I'm in town. And my extreme awesome vision, I see this guy laid down right next to Danny who's messing with him. Like talking to him. Danny's like, oh, you talking? You talking? I'm like, no. So I pull out my scope and shoot the guy that is laying 2 inches from Danny, because he sucks that bad.
so Danny didn't know some guy was there messing with him.
No.
Not at all.
Danny's horrible. Worst DayZ player, and he sucks at Rust. And he couldn't even beat Battletoads.
Oh, I hope
Oh.
Alright, so we got, just for recap, Assassin's Creed.
Yup, sorry, that was way.
No, that's right, I like going off on tangents. What did you say?
I didn't say anything yet, but I'm saying the same thing as Zach. I'm gonna say Skyrim and Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, that was just a bad beat.
I got one. That's probably gonna piss these two off.
Okay.
Resident Evil 6.
Really? That game was actually surprisingly
I
good.
started off with Chris Redfield.
You
That
started
is-
in the wrong part of the
You
game.
started
He
it.
was a shoot 'em up. I haven't played it since. I beat Chris Redfield's like I'm
He
done.
is the
I'm
worst
done.
part of that game. It's fucking terrible.
That's why I gotta play Leon's first, because that's like the more traditional
Leon's is
survival
actually
horror element. Then you play Chris's, since you already got time invested. You'll play and you'll trudge through it. And then you save the best one for last, with the Sherry Burke and then the
Yeah.
other guy. That one was about, because that was
So
so
disappointing.
It was like Nemesis. all over
Why
again.
even have this shoot 'em up?
I don't know. Okay.
Because they had it. I don't know.
They wanted to make it
Five.
every part of the game different. So
Like whole
they-
game.
Yeah, I understand trying to make every part of the game different, but if you want the best Resident Evil experience, start it up, play through Chris's first 2 chapters, turn it
That's what I did.
on. No, not Chris's, Leon's, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Leon's, when you're actually fighting real zombies.
Yeah.
Not, because, I mean, honestly, all the other ones, eventually it comes down to, oh look, it's zombies with guns, taking
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
That game wasn't that
Yeah,
bad.
it's
though.
weird.
It really
It-
wasn't.
It wasn't
Uh,
great. No.
Maybe test marketing. Maybe they wanted to do like a spin-off series.
I don't know.
See what the perception was.
It wasn't. It wasn't like how the stories were. It was not the stories, but how the gameplay was and all that. The stories coming together was fucking awesome. Really,
Yeah.
I thought like really cool.
They all tied in pretty well together.
Yeah,
it
like
was just annoying having to fight all those mercenaries with guns that were
Yeah.
zombies.
Yeah, that's stupid.
You had to learn how to use cover yourself or you were dead.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but I think Resident Evil 6 is a prime example of how playing a game with someone else makes it good.
Yeah, I would say that. That game would probably be a lot worse by myself.
I played it with somebody.
6.
There's Dead Island, which by itself is a shit game. It's
Yeah.
buggy as fuck, it's crappy.
I love that.
Playing with someone else is so much fun, it's unreal.
Yeah.
It's
Playing
like
with
remember
City.
that game
City
Army
Work.
of Two or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like, that was fun to play with another.
It was
Kane
alright.
Lynch.
Kane Lynch is another
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
I liked Army of Two. I had put so much time into Army of Two. I had everything. I unlocked every part for every gun, and gold pimped out, whatever.
Gold pimped out.
And then something happened. Like I had my gamer profile on my hard drive, and then I put it onto my memory card, and I went over to someone's house, and something happened to where I ended up recovering the wrong gamer tag, and it copied over my current gamer tag, and I lost like 3/4 of my gamer score and all my saves and shit like that.
Well, that would piss me off.
And
Yeah.
I lost like everything. I was like, well, I don't care anymore. Because I was trying to, go for completion on games. And I was, doing pretty good, and I lost all of it, so I fucking haven't cared since.
Yep.
I was like, I don't really care about achievements and trophies anymore. I just play the game now.
Well, I like getting an achievement more than a trophy.
Sorry, I lost like
I don't know
five.
why,
I lost
but
like
it's
5 or
what's
6 years worth of achievements in
Yeah.
one day.
5 or 6 years.
It was like the entire Xbox run, and then towards the end
That's
when I
how long
stopped.
you played that game.
No,
For all
it
of
happened
No.
for all of them. It was my entire profile.
Oh,
I lost my
gotcha.
profile too on Xbox.
Piss me
I
off.
lost
But,
years
however,
worth.
that is how I got the Snappy Moses.
What was your old one?
Mountain Dew King or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
like
remember that.
very
Snappy
good
Moses
trade-off.
was
Mountain Dew King because you drank so much Mountain Dew.
I did.
Like it's from when he was a kid. He's had that
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah. But
I'm sorry, I got the best gamer
yeah, I
name.
created my new account. Snappy Moses was the random one it gave me.
And you went with it.
Yeah.
That's
Now
what's
that's my
up.
name for everything.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What's-
You know my
it's
my tags are.
Charlie Mofo Tuna.
Charlie Mofo Tuna on Xbox.
Get at me, Spadoinful. Come on now.
Whatever.
Check out my videos.
Charlie
Game
Mofo
over.
Tuna.
Unstoppable.
Whatever. My PlayStation one's better.
I don't know. I think
Get
Peanut
Shrimmed
Butter
on?
Clutch was pretty good.
Shrined.
Get
No,
Shrimmed
my
on.
name. Both my names for Mass Effect 3 were awesome. Shrimzilla, Shrimb Nasty.
Post this shit in the comments if you ever get there. How do you spell shrimmed? We're gonna find out.
What the
Okay.
Shrimmed?
Spell,
Yeah,
spell,
man.
off the top of your head, spell Shrimmed.
SCHRIMMED.
Okay. There you
Okay,
go.
is
that right?
He
No.
has
You
one
said-
M.
I don't even.
I just
know.
put one M in it.
I'm like-
SHI Shrimmed.
Yeah.
SHRIMED.
That's shrined.
M-E-D?
That
Shrimmed.
he spelled it how I spelled it.
No.
I forgot the extra M.
You did.
Yes, I did.
I'm terrible at
And-
spelling though.
Wait, I spelled it
Yeah.
right.
No, you were close. You weren't
The
right
C's
either.
not in there, but You put the
SHRI. I got Get Shrimp.
I tried to tell this motherfucker for a couple of years.
I knew. I just wasn't admitting to it.
What the hell is that?
We don't know. It's Matt.
It's
No,
Tim and
they're-
Eric's $1 billion movie.
Horrible movie.
You sit in a tub and they shit on you. Matt Stan from the original.
No. There's this. It's a really bad movie, but there's this part of the movie where they're in the mall.
You still
and-
owe Andy $15 for putting that out there.
Why?
Because he said it was so bad, you made him actually buy it off through Xbox and rent it to watch it. He said you owe him like however much money.
No, but anyways, there's this part. There's this like store in the mall, and they just kind of refer to it, but you don't really know what it is. And they go in at one point, and they're talking about shrimming. Like, it's called shrimp. It's a practice.
Okay.
This guy has his 4 sons eat like this really lean, vegan diet with only the most like tender, rare meats.
He should be a fucking.
Or whatever. And the guy gets into the tub, and his 4 sons stand with their pants down below their ankles with their asses hanging over the tub, just filling it up with like loose bowel diarrhea stuff.
What is this? Why would they make this
Tim
movie?
and
It's a
Eric.
comedy. It's
Tim and
really
Eric's
stupid.
$1 billion movie.
You ever seen Tim and Eric? Great show.
Oh, yeah.
Tim and Eric, awesome job, great show. Yeah, it's those guys made a movie.
See, I don't like that show.
It's really stupid.
This show is so much better.
The show is amazing now, but no, the like there's a part where that happens. So I made my PS3 gamer tag get trimmed on. 'Cause I'd be
All right,
struggling.
this podcast went to a dark place.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, what do you want to talk about tonight?
I read a article a couple weeks ago. Saved by the Bell is having a movie made.
I seen that.
Yup.
Yes, and that got me thinking. If you could rewatch a television show from your childhood, and it would be like the first time you watched it, what show would you want that to be?
Ooh, I already got it. The Quantum Leap.
Oof.
Did you guys ever see that?
Oh yeah.
No.
See, I actually rewatched that not too long ago, and
Such a great
I
show.
loved it, but I watched. I didn't care for the last season when I rewatched
I
it.
like the last episode.
Yeah, that was good, but most of the last season was just. It had like a whole different feel to it.
So Quantum Leap,
Yep.
right out the '80s, right?
Okay.
It's about this guy he's
Great
like
show.
a physicist in the future and shit, and
The future of 1999.
right. But it's like a kind of a high concept, but like far in the future, this guy is a physicist, right?
Okay.
And you find this out throughout the course of the show, kind of early on. You find out, but basically he was creating this thing, and he performed this experiment on himself. And what this does is it causes him to leap through time.
Okay.
And basically what it is it's essentially his mind. It will inhabit somebody's body in a different time period.
Okay.
And so basically the idea is that at all these different points in time, something basically happened that shouldn't have. Like somebody died too young or something like that happened. And his goal is to correct that mistake. And then whenever that happens, he leaps to a different time. But he's completely stuck.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know why it's happening. Basically the whole show is like everybody during the present time is trying to get him back to,
Okay.
so it goes from sci-fi kind of into like a metaphysical type of thing.
Is it like one of those shows where every episode is like in a different timeline?
Right.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
And a different body and stuff. So it's the same actor, but like everyone in that timeline sees him as whoever he's inhabiting. But
Oh,
then,
okay.
like the audience sees him as just
Yeah.
him.
That's actually pretty cool.
Awesome
I've
show.
never seen that.
Awesome
It
show.
sounds familiar. But
It was really good.
I've heard
And
it.
like whenever he first goes back, he doesn't remember anything. He's got like total amnesia. So he's like he basically wakes up in this bed and he's like next to his wife and shit. Like he doesn't know who he is.
That's great.
Like doesn't recognize himself in the mirror and everything, and then eventually pieces it together. But yeah, it's a badass show.
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay. The one I was thinking was if I could rewatch something, I'd want it to be the original animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was good.
That was my
That was a
show
good
for
show.
so long.
The first season especially.
Like all the seasons up until like season 6 or 7 were like amazing, and then it just kind of it changed like animation styles and they changed like voice actors. I don't know, but that was such a great show. And the person that did the voice of Leonardo is the person that did the voice of Liquid Snake.
That's true.
Figure that one out.
Yeah, hey, that is true. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, I know.
Yep.
Oh, that was such a good show. I loved it.
What about you guys?
I think it's kind of torn, but the one that just like shaped a good portion of my young life was Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah.
And if I
That's
could
the only
go,
one I've had. It's Pokemon.
Oh,
That's
you got
why-
me with that one, man. I was gonna say something else, but damn.
there
That show is
was
so
another
good.
show, but I watched it when I was older, and I watched through it. I'd love to watch through it again. And it's a cartoon show. I don't know. I'm probably the only one here who actually watched it.
What is it?
Avatar, Last Airbender.
I know what it is, but I know I have not watched it.
That's
Is that stupid James Cameron movie?
No,
No.
it's
No, I know. I'm joking.
But
Okay.
it was the one that the guy who did like, The
James
Shining.
Cameron.
Fortunately it's the movie that ended his career because it was just such.
No budget juice.
Who did that?
The guy who always puts twists in he does movies.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong?
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. He did the Last Airbender movie, and it was so bad. It was so bad. They got characters' names wrong.
Okay.
In a
Yeah.
spoken show, they mispronounced the main character's name, and like two of the main characters' names.
Okay.
It's just like-
I never really cared for the last Airbender.
But yeah, original Pokemon.
Original Pokemon. Motherfucker.
I mean, that changed everything.
Was that Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yep. I was probably with Matt on this one. A few years older, so like when the cartoon came out, like I was never really interested in it.
Yeah,
But
same
then
here.
I found the games, and
Yep.
so I know more about the games than I like.
Yeah,
I've
oh,
never
yeah.
seen the show. So.
You know what? I had to change what I said.
What's that?
As much as I would like that, I think watching Dragon Ball Z for the first time over again.
That was
would be
badass
better.
too, actually. Oh my gosh. You guys are killing me right now. Can I say like 5?
Do you
Knock yourself
want,
out.
do you want the original Dragon Ball Z, or do you want to rewatch it for the first time, but the remastered version with all the filler cut out?
It don't matter to me. I loved
Both
it all
good.
the way around.
That was good.
That or Dragon Ball the original would be good too.
That
Danny prefers that more than Z.
I couldn't get into Dragon Ball.
No?
it's more kiddie.
Yeah, it is. This is true. Oh.
Fuck that show.
Well,
We
no,
only
since I
drink
screwed
the
both these
finest
guys'
milk here at
answers.
Nilbog. Am I right?
Damn it.
Dragon
we were
Ball.
doing good. We hadn't mentioned that.
I don't give a shit.
Every episode,
Nilbog.
I'm gonna have to go Troll 2.
Okay.
You ruined it for him. I
Yes.
see you ruined it.
Is it my go?
Well, you said Troll 2.
We were not talking about it.
I would have to say Saved by the Bell. Because it's fucking awesome. Come on now.
Yeah.
Pokemon. I'm naming at least
Oh, good.
4.
Yeah.
Pokemon. I would say the Ninja Turtles. Because I watched the shit out of that.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh my god, I just thought of something.
kind of like SpongeBob.
So much fun.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually really good. Old SpongeBob. Not like new
Like
SpongeBob.
before the movie.
Yeah, it got
Yeah.
really bad, but I don't know.
Pre-movie SpongeBob.
That was really good. You guys ever watch it?
Oh yeah.
No.
This is surprisingly good.
You know what I was thinking though? The old live action Batman from the 60s. Because like I watched reruns in the 80s of those. And that's one that I think that I could actually go back and rewatch. Because like as a kid, it's like it's Batman. You don't even realize like how goofy it is and shit. Whereas an adult, you could enjoy it for completely different reasons. Just because it's so campy and like funny and shit. I think that's one that I'd like to revisit.
Yeah. I thought it was amazing. Just the original though. Power Rangers.
You know, I was gonna actually, fuck that. Dragon Ball and Power Rangers is also mine.
No, forget
Dragon Ball
that.
Z.
The Shield.
Let's just, you know what? Breaking Bad, Lost. Let's just get that out there. If we could watch Lost again, just get Amnesia and watch Lost again.
Yeah.
If I could travel back in time and tell myself to just stop after like the 3rd season, then that would be great.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I would have to go with Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z.
I'm putting all that in mine.
See, I'm trying to think. I know, like I used to watch a bunch of stuff when I was younger, but it was stuff that you watch when you're a kid that
Yeah.
you lose interest in. You know.
Well, I mean, I can think of like cartoon shows. I don't know if I like them anymore. Like Rocko's Modern. I don't know. Rocko's Modern.
Rocko's
Life.
Modern Life was epic.
That is a bad.
And
Oh
then-
my god.
And then Rugrats.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? I mean,
Are
come
You Afraid of
on.
the Dark? I remember that.
I thought
one.
of Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Bring it
Andy
all
actually
back.
watched all that on Netflix.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I got like 5 episodes in and Goosebumps and I lost my shit.
Do you remember when we went on Netflix and put to the newest version of Power Rangers and tried to watch that
That was
one episode?
garbage.
You know what? This brings up an interesting point here.
Mhm.
Talking about things you watched as a kid that you would want to rewatch now. There's actually 2 occurrences here where you can do that, but it's actually new. Because I think last year they just started a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series.
I think
And I've actually watched a couple episodes and it's pretty good.
Alright.
Yeah, it's on one of the cartoon stations.
Does it have anything, like, is the story at all related to the comics?
Not really. I mean, none of the incarnations are really related to the comics.
Yeah, the comics.
Well, the first season of the animated series back in the day, that was pretty...
It was about as close as
Kind of, yeah. Well, this one, it changes things up a bit, but it's still the same basic stuff. You know, you got Turtles, Splinter, everything like that. You got April O'Neil, but she's like a teenager in this one. And you got Shredder. Shredder is much less comedy and more like of a threatening villain. And Krang is in it also, but Krang, instead of being one creature inside a big robot body, it's like an alien race of creatures, and then they're represented by like one Krang that's in a robot body. So it's actually pretty good. The other one is they just started. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up on this or not. They just had the first episode of Girl Meets World.
Yep.
I've
Yep.
seen it.
Yeah. So yeah. So
you
have I.
didn't see it?
I saw that, like, I was at my mom's house, and one of either my niece or nephew was watching TV, I think it was my nephew, and it was on Disney Channel. It said, "Up next, Girl Meets World." I just immediately turned and walked out of the room.
Why? That's
Because I saw the
awesome,
I saw the preview for it, and
I didn't even see
I
that.
wanted to kill myself.
What's that?
I wanted to throw myself into the television.
Okay.
because of how
Okay. But
horrible-
why? Why?
How horrible that preview looked.
It actually wasn't bad. The
Ugh.
first episode was complete, just total fan service. Right? People there was so much shit. Even Feeney makes an appearance, very brief appearance.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and
That's what's up.
but like it was
Is Corey's dad in the show?
everyone who was on the old show is making appearances at some point.
Okay.
But in this episode, it was obviously Corey Topanga and their kids,
And
and
Sean.
then no, Sean wasn't in it. And then Feeney makes a very brief appearance at the end.
What about those bully kids?
No, but they've all signed up. Like they're all.
Yeah.
making
What the hell
appearances.
else are any of those people doing?
Right. Well, the one big guy is still an actor.
Yeah.
He's still in stuff.
Ooh, he's in.
Forget
My Name
about
Is
it.
Earl.
Yeah,
Oh, that show's
yeah,
great.
Oh, yeah.
And he was in. Actually, I think My Name Is Earl. Wasn't that a spinoff of Raising Hope, or one was a spinoff the other one, or something like that?
I-
Raising Hope was, because I think Earl was first.
Yeah, because he was in that, and then he played the same guy. Like after his wife left him, or something like that, in that character.
Raising Hope. I think Andy watches that. It's
Yeah.
fucking terrible.
I like that.
It was
show.
funny at first, like the first like.
Well, there are 2 family shows that I'm thinking about. Not
Modern Family.
Not that. That's amazing.
That show is.
But it's like
phenomenal.
Raising Hope and something else. I can't remember. But they're set around 2 families.
Oh,
He
I've
shows
watched Raising Hope. Like it's not something that you're.
The first,
like, oh my
the first
God,
few
I can't
seasons
wait
are
till
pretty
the next
good,
episode,
but then after that, just.
It's a very casual watch, but I like it. All right.
Okay, I know we should all wipe our minds and watch again. So The Office.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
great. I
Yeah.
love that show.
It's the first 3
Fourth
seasons
season.
again.
No. No.
God, no.
I thought starting with season 4 it kind of fell off.
I've watched it twice. Well, all the way. Well, not all the way through. 2 season 7. I can't get myself to finish it. And I heard the ending's really good.
You haven't seen the ending?
The finale is
Holy
honestly.
shit,
I
dude.
cannot get myself to
It's
watch
the
it.
perfect wrap up.
Yeah,
no,
it
that's
is.
what I heard. Don't get me wrong, but
They-
I for some reason I cannot get myself to watch that show
Oh shit!
because I
dude.
started it over.
It's so good.
I have to watch from when Will Ferrell started, and that shit is awful.
Yeah.
It gets me to the point where I'm like, fuck off.
Do
can't
what I
do it.
did. It's like, oh, this is when
Oh,
Will
the
Ferrell
juggling.
starts.
No, the juggling. Sorry to stop you. That juggling scene was fucking hilarious though, with Will Ferrell when he's
I don't
juggling.
even remember.
It's like I don't have my balls today. So he's juggling fucking nothing.
I just remember that being the only thing
To
I've seen
Evanescence.
of Will Ferrell that I wasn't laughing. Like normally he's so good in everything.
Yeah.
He-
Except for Anchorman 2.
Yeah.
That was seen it.
Did I turn that shit off?
You know,
That's what everyone
He
said.
wasn't bad in it. It was just the script was really bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
It just meandered. It was so.
Yeah.
It felt like it was 4 hours long. There's like a
But-
scene of him sitting there and like just blandly talking to somebody, and like you're like I'm watching a comedy, right? Like, because the first one was perfect. It's a perfect movie,
Hilarious.
you know, and it was like it was so tight.
Yeah.
You know, it was this scene and the setup premise, you know,
I love it.
setup and payoff, setup and payoff.
Yeah, you know how
and it
many
was just-
people quoted that movie for
Right.
years?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Will Ferrell
killed
is
the guy.
best.
Right? Like quoted that movie forever.
Best quote ever,
Right.
Rick killed a guy.
Yeah, you might want to lay low for a little while.
He's like, I stabbed a man in the heart with a trident. I saw that. Rick
Great.
killed a guy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But shit, what were we talking about?
The Office. Best episode though.
Well, we're talking about The Office, but
Well, the best episode of The Office is whenever they showed the movie Michael Scott made.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
Yes.
good. Oh,
That was good.
What was it?
now you're
Something-
doing the scoring.
No.
Something
Oh, wait.
Express.
It was something. Shit.
Wait,
What was
the name
it?
of the
Something
movie?
midnight. Something.
Yeah, it's threat level midnight.
Threat level
Threat level
midnight.
midnight.
Yeah. See, I didn't like the episode where they showed it as much. I liked it more when they read the script of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Man,
I thought that was better.
I would have made that a movie for sure. In theaters. Put that in theaters immediately. I would watch it right now. If it came out as its own movie, I mean that shit.
Midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
My favorite episode of Office. This is getting way off topic, but I don't know shit. I'm going with
That's
it.
right. We're on a TV topic.
It would have to be when they were doing the
No, I checked
Michael
that.
Scott roast. And
Yeah,
he,
that was a good one.
that was fucking hilarious.
Anything past like the end of season 3, I think was far less. But I always like the Christmas episodes, particularly the one where they go to the Benihana and he like starts quote unquote dating the fucking waitress there. And then he gets them mixed up.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
two Asian
Yeah,
girls.
yeah.
It's like Mark's one of them.
Yeah. You know what's funny? What's interesting is I've actually noticed while they're in the restaurant and then when they're at the office, they're actually two different actresses.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't
you got
notice
two
that.
actresses here and then two actresses.
There's so many good episodes. I'm just thinking about it as we're sitting here.
Well,
I'm laughing my ass off.
improv.
It's fucking hilarious.
He says he has a gun on me.
Yeah, that's. I love that show. I need to finish it, but I never will. Never.
When we're done taping this, we're watching it.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's just
I,
garbage.
I'm your ride. You can't leave until you watch that.
Fuck that shit.
It's so good, man.
Just watch the finale. It will make you happy.
I don't remember anything on that season except for the finale.
Really?
Like
That's
that
what I
whole
heard.
season was just kind of.
I heard season wasn't bad. It was
Oh, you haven't
a bad
watched the
turn.
season?
No, 9? Is it 9?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen 8. I have seen 8 after that. That's when they
Oh.
introduced Robert California, the Lizard King. 'Cause he's
The
fucking-
Lizard King?
That dude's fucking crazy.
What did I say? We were watching it, and I was like, "What'd you say, Danny California?"
Yeah. Fucking chili peas. Chili peas.
That dude, he's in
Blacklist.
Blacklist. Yeah. Yeah.
Haven't
It's one of those
seen
shows I watched like half of the first season. And I just kind of.
It fell off, but then it came back.
Really.
it. Yeah, it's just amazing.
It got pretty good towards the end of the season.
Whatever. Arrow, watch it. Watch it. Arrow.
You know, one of the most underwatched shows right now is The Americans.
I still haven't watched that.
Oh man, it's so good. It's about the two KGB agents that are sleeper cells.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Oh man, it's so good.
I
I watched a couple episodes of the first season. They were on rerun on TV randomly. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
certain.
got Carrie Russell, who may very well be the most gorgeous woman on this planet.
Really?
And she's in the new Planet of the Apes movie too.
Wait a second, Carrie Russell.
Yeah, she was in Felicity.
Okay, yeah. She's pretty good looking.
Oh, she's awesome.
I have one more episode left. Orange is the New Black.
Oh, such a good show,
That
dude.
shit was
Yes.
badass.
You have one episode left?
Yeah, one season 2, last episode.
It's crazy.
So good. Crazy eyes.
You guys got
character.
I don't like her that
shit.
much.
Really?
Like
man, she's
now, I
awesome.
can't stand the bitch.
She's
I
kind of a
can't
bitch in
stand-
season 2.
Well, yeah, I can see why. It got crazy. My favorite character probably would have to be Boo. She's fucking goofy.
I like Red.
Boo, the bigger chick with the arm tattoos and short black hair.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like
She's
Red. I like
And red, yeah.
what do they call her? The Pensatucky or whatever.
Pensacola.
I really like
The
the
meth
character. Yeah.
Oh,
The one that tries to like, well, no spoilers, but tries that crazy shit at the end of season 1. with the main character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy ass movie.
The
There's a ton of good characters in that.
that show's different. Completely caught me off guard on what it was actually going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think one of my favorite characters is her brother. The like hippie guy that lives in the trailer.
Oh
That
yeah.
guy's
Looks like a chubby version of Zach.
kind of, yeah.
I can see him with glasses.
Oh shit.
That's a
All
good
right,
show.
who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right.
Topic wise?
Yeah, what do you got for us?
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? You could pick up and move today. Where would you go?
No.
Anywhere. Well, let's just say, no expenses whatsoever. You can just go there and live forever. Where would it be?
Does that have to be a real place?
Do I have to live there permanently, or can I accomplish a goal there and then leave?
Can it be like
Whatever
a,
you want. Like you're there. I don't
anywhere, or just does it have to be
know.
real?
Anywhere. Okay. Well, let's say at least real.
Damn.
Were you gonna say like what?
He's gonna move to Whore Island.
It's all the universe. You
Yeah,
gotta piss Jill off when you talk about this stuff.
Minneapolis.
This is a departure from our normal topics.
Yeah.
I'll say
I
like,
bring the heat.
I would love to live in the Pokemon
Minus
world.
LeBron.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Pokemon world's kind of scary. Have you read like some of the backstory of the Pokemon?
No.
Dude, they're all
There's some
methods.
messed up stuff.
All
in
of
it.
them smoke meth.
Yeah.
All of them.
There's like Pokemons that try to steal your soul, Pokemon that just try to kill you outright, Pokemon that are you if dead.
Did I catch them all?
You gotta catch them all. Like there's a balloon Pokemon in the new series. There's a balloon. Little kids like to hold it. It's trying to hold little kids' hands to drag them in the forest and eat their soul.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I
Damn.
mean, if you survive childhood, it'd be awesome.
Pokemon?
Although we're so old now, and adults in the Pokemon universe don't do shit. Apparently, you just push your 12-year-old out the door and be like, "Go make me money."
See, that's the way we should adopt that philosophy. You know,
Yeah.
So lower the legal working age?
Yeah, dude, I would have been out of the house.
so like say 10.
7.
You know,
10's a good age.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
you know, someplace I've always wanted to visit. See, I can't say that I would want to live there because I've never been to most of these places.
Well, you know, always place you want to live. You don't have to.
One that
visit
immediately
there.
comes to mind is Ireland.
Ooh, Ireland?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, just because, and that's the thing. This is based entirely on landscapes
Yeah.
and like my own family history because I'm descended from Ireland. But yeah, I don't really know much else about it. You know, it's just one of those things that I've always kind of had in the back of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to visit Ireland, and like that's the first place I think.
Yeah.
But I think I would have to join like the IRA and like be a badass or something.
Yeah, if the Suns can go there, you can.
Exactly. But other than that, maybe someplace in like the Netherlands or something. You know, Switzerland or something like, you know, something that's
Oh God.
what?
No, I don't know what this is Matt laughing. I'm telling what the fuck what he's thinking about.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Realistically though, it would have to be somewhere in Europe. It would have to be a place that gets.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just figured out where we're gonna want to live.
Is it somewhere where
What?
the age of consent?
No, no, no.
What's that Peter Pan place where the kids never grow up?
Neverland? Neverland?
Neverland.
No,
Timbaland.
that's not what I was thinking.
Timbaland. That's wrong with you.
Were you thinking you wanted to move to Dutchland?
No. I'm from Holland.
That's what you thought about Austin Powers 3? Yes. Gold member.
I just laughing that hard.
That's what you
Because you
thought.
said somewhere in the Netherlands, I'm like, I'm from Holland, isn't that crazy?
Crazy. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh,
my god.
I fucking hate you. That was the Matthew Insider.
all right, so like I was saying, it would have to be someplace that's not like too secluded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always said like somewhere in Europe because they get like the same video game releases that we do. They usually get them earlier than
Yeah.
we do, so that'd be awesome. Oh, what about you guys?
What next? Japan. I think that would be awesome. If I could just go there automatically, already know the language, that'd be great.
That's the tough part. Though.
Minus learning the language. If I could just move there,
I would have to go somewhere where I know the language.
Yeah,
Just
like that would be my only downfall probably. Not knowing the language whatsoever. But Japan for sure, 100%.
North Korea.
Awesome. North Korea.
North Korea.
Fuck that.
Why North Korea?
Well, I can worship the glorious leader, of course.
Okay.
I've been awake for too long.
The problem is, I actually might want to go to South Korea just to watch StarCraft tournaments in a bar and not be the biggest dork there.
Oh, yeah.
South Korea is supposed to be kind of fucking awesome, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but I've heard it's kind of a cool place, actually.
But I would
As long as
want
you're not like on the border or like military disputes and shit.
the main thing I would need though is I would need somehow for my internet to be so fast I can still play on the NA server for League and StarCraft. Because StarCraft, I get my ass handed to me already.
That game was impossible. Sorry.
I beat one person and it was the greatest joy of my life to actually beat someone. Although like a year ago I couldn't even beat the freaking computer. So,
Yeah.
But in Korea, that'd be bad.
Yeah, you would get shit on every day.
It would be the reverse of me
Yeah,
playing
say goodbye to multiplayer.
Yeah, you wouldn't be
You
able to
just,
do it.
you just get your ass handed to
No,
you.
I think you'd actually get better because you're playing against all Koreans. You would have to get better.
Give us some Koreans.
That's
I got 'em.
racist.
I'll
It's
StarCraft
true.
the shit out of them. I'm horrible at StarCraft also. I was actually cannon rushed by John. Enough said.
I cannon rush.
No,
That's my go-to
I
strategy.
remember you telling me that. It works. It's effective.
I
Cannon rush.
I tried to adapt cannon rushing to beat people, and then every time I tried it, it would be against a Zerg player, and the fucking creep, you can't put a cannon on.
Yep.
So I went back to playing my Terran with my tanks, and then
Oh, it's so annoying.
somehow my 50 tanks can't kill all your stuff coming through a narrow-ass choke. Oh, I hate that game so much.
Yep.
It's so addicting.
Yeah.
It's all about building to counter your opponent.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not even fun anymore. Like, it's a science. It's all about
Yeah,
moving quick
it's
faster.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's all it is.
See
If
what's
you wa-
ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you
I
watch-
think they said something like there's a way of calculating like actions per minute, and the higher yours is, the better you are at that game.
Oh no, StarCraft 2, it'll tell your action per minute. It makes sure to rub it in my face. I'm at 50 and the other guy's at 150.
That just means he knows what he just
On the
does
day.
it all.
I'm playing
That's what
ranked on the
suggests you.
lowest ladder. I'm like, okay, I can't go against random people, so ranked, lowest ladder, let's go. Bronze 5 all the way, and I'm still getting destroyed.
I never got into the multiplayer on StarCraft.
Single player was a shit.
Yeah,
Three.
well, I never played the first one.
Or
I played
two.
StarCraft 2, and that was really good, yeah.
I know I got the expansion and really liked it because I like Zerg, but I can't play them online because I want to hit F2 to select all units of my queens. Go
You know, that's a genre that's kind of fallen off. Like,
Yeah,
the real-time
StarCraft.
strategy.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not really...
Did you ever play Halo Wars? That wasn't too
I
bad.
don't think so.
It was decent. I don't know.
The last, like, spin-off RTS I ever played was... I want to say that, like, really shitty Lord of the Rings one, like, years ago.
That was fun though. It was bad, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Just having a bunch of goblins murder elves left and right.
That, I mean, that was, like, a while back, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, anywhere in the world.
Hmm.
Dutchland or Peruvia.
That's actually good. Nice.
Go to Peruvia, start a flute band.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think they understand know what's going
I have
on.
no idea.
It's inside. It's a Tommy joke.
He said, I'm from Dutchland. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, weird.
I said it wrong on purpose, okay?
No. This is an insider. Matthew's insider.
Any time period? Or
Yeah, anytime, really.
Really? Any time period?
No. Well,
Ancient
now.
Rome. Ancient Rome.
Gotcha. No, he said.
No.
I don't know.
Sorry, I
What's
didn't
the
do
question
that.
here? It's just right now. If you have to go
Yeah.
somewhere, right?
If you could move
Okay.
anywhere in the world, what would it be?
See, why would you want to go any time before now?
Ancient Rome being noble? Oh,
Yeah, if you could choose your status, but you're just a guy in Rome.
Who
You know how many
doesn't
nobles
speak-
there were, and there were millions of citizens.
Who doesn't speak Latin
You
and
would
won't be
just
able to
be a
communicate
guy.
with anyone. You just be some
Because if
guy.
you were just a peasant in Rome, that would fucking suck.
No, this is what you do.
Yeah,
You go back
but-
in time, and you have your chainsaw arm and your double-barrel shotgun.
And you fight an
yeah.
army of skeletons.
Yes.
Whoa.
And then you go back in time and work at
Cheater.
Walmart again.
Hacks.
So you do all that awesome stuff, and then
Warrant.
you end up working at Walmart. And then they remake the original movie, and it's actually pretty good.
Is that what happened in Army of Darkness?
Yeah, at the end.
That's kind of crazy.
He goes back in time, then they end the series, and they remake the first one, and it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
Is the hat getting to you, Jesse?
I feel like this is stirring to my
What?
soul.
I can't hear you. I'm
Oh.
blind.
The hat's getting to you.
You said I can't hear you, I'm blind.
I didn't
Alright.
say that.
That's racist.
So, modern time period.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. Okay. If I had to choose somewhere, Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
No. Check it out. I've been to Salt Lake City,
Yeah.
and it is gorgeous. It's like there's a lake right up front, and the town is going like on the side of the lake and into the side of the mountains, and there's forests all over, and it's just beautiful. It looks amazing, and it's close to Vegas, and it's close to Southern California, and so I can go wherever I want.
Yeah, you got everything
I
right.
got everything right there.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just going to toss this out there. I'm kind of surprised no one said Colorado.
why?
Well, it's the same reason why I wouldn't live somewhere else.
I like
on an
pots.
island somewhere.
You boil water, you cook noodles.
Right.
Doesn't
it's got
matter what
stuff
moves
to
to
do.
Colorado.
Hey, they got
It's
stuff
got,
to do.
Colorado has the lowest,
Colorado.
one of the quickest lowering crime rates,
Oh, man.
very low poverty rate.
I don't care, I run the streets
I live in the
with
ghetto.
these fucking hats. And this scarf. Tie. And this tie scarf. Come at me. Bro, you're not even in, you're out.
You gotta be out to go in.
So, so true. So how the fuck do you get in?
Alright.
Matt and I are in.
You know what? That's actually, I'm gonna change mine because you immediately think like another country, right? And I'm
Yep.
trying to think of the place outside of North America. But like, in all honesty, I would either move somewhere else in the States or
Yeah.
like Canada.
Canada would.
I would go to like either like somewhere on the East Coast, namely Maine or North Carolina.
I also wouldn't mind Vancouver.
Can I bring stuff with me?
You're just moving.
You're moving. You're taking
No,
your stuff.
no, you're teleporting there. You're gonna be Terminator style. You're gonna come out crouching, butt naked. You have to make it from there.
You would have your stuff.
You're moving.
You're moving, Jake. Not
So if you're naked, nowhere cold.
Alaska straight up.
He's got a valid point there.
Alaska would be really cool to visit, I think. But see, that's the thing. Whenever you think of places like Alaska, it seems really cool, but it's really cool if you live there and like you've grown up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Other than that, you'd just be like, oh, it's really fucking cold.
Right. Right.
It's really, really nice a month out of the year.
Yeah.
But like, that's another thing. Like you think of the culture of different places, but like it would be cool if you were from there.
Yeah.
You know, like Japan, I think it would be much cooler if you were from there.
Oh yeah.
Or you know, I mean, pretty much anywhere. But like, if I was going to go to another country now, it would have to be an English-speaking country that wasn't completely down on Americans, which most places are.
Well yeah. I'll do this fucking place.
I just tell people I was from Canada and speak with my accent.
Yeah.
You were from Canada, but right on the U.S. border.
Right.
So you got portly influence.
Well, everybody in Canada is from the U.S. border. It's like 90% of the population is on the border, and then the rest of the country is empty.
That's because the rest of the country's like 40 degrees below zero.
Exactly. But yeah, so that's why I say like, you know, Switzerland or someplace like that. Someplace that's like nice. It's like cold weather, but it's like, you know, it's really pretty, and most of the people speak English. So,
That's one thing holding me back is learning the language.
yeah.
I still have to say Japan though. I'll learn. Fast learner.
I got a question for you. Side topic. Where's the last place you want to live?
In Red Bud. I hate it.
Okay,
I was
someplace
kidding.
you've never lived.
No, that's tough. That's really tough because I don't know if I would hate this place or not.
Africa.
I'd love to live in
Well,
Africa.
like North Africa
North
would be
Africa?
cool.
Yeah.
But South Africa would suck. Where they're
Papua
like
New Guinea. Wanna live there?
India, anywhere in India. I think
Anywhere in
would
the
suck.
Middle East.
Yeah.
I would say I would rather live in Papua New Guinea than Africa. South Africa. So this is it, they don't have guns.
See, I'd
You
like
just
to go
take
to
your own
Morocco.
guns.
I want to actually go to Casablanca.
The Ukraine.
Yeah, that's one that I was thinking
The
of.
Ukraine.
Yeah, like anywhere in Russia.
Yeah.
That would really suck.
Really?
That.
I don't think Russia would be that
Oh,
bad.
Russia's pretty
that's
fucked up
where
right
I'm
now.
specific with where.
Russia is tearing shit up right now.
Fuck that, man.
No, dude, they're like on the verge of a revolution.
Well, I have
Yeah, it's
nothing,
getting
nothing
close.
against Russians.
I know, but
don't get me
Putin's the
wrong.
one leading it. Putin.
Yeah, but you're just a citizen of Russia. Like, it would suck to live there right now.
Putin on the Ritz.
And, like-
is that what Andy's saying?
If
Putin on the
and
Ritz.
even if like all that aside, like Russia would be horrible to live at. Like just for the weather. Like they have some ridiculous weather
Yeah.
there.
I don't against nothing against people.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm kind of scared of Putin.
Really?
Yeah, Russia's economy is like skyrocketing underneath him, and he has like a 90% approval rate. Like people love him over there.
There we
So,
go.
you know, right.
You know, I know that's why I said I'm scared of Putin.
See, that's why we're in no trouble of going on a world domination quest because everybody hates our president.
They hate all of them.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not even saying anything against Obama. I'm just our
Yeah.
president. Like
Yeah.
whoever our president is, we all hate him.
That's true.
Yeah.
None of them are good.
Well,
They're
let's
good.
be fair. Our entire government, everyone hates because it's shit.
It's not technically
That's
the
true.
president's running the show. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
but he's
matter.
the figurehead. He's the one that.
He's the one that gets the blame.
If there's gonna be
Alright.
hate, it's going
I'm
to
telling
the
you,
president.
look in the papers. We're all gonna be dead after this. It's
After this podcast,
Yeah,
we
we're all
better
dead.
do an extra long
guys
one.
popping out of vans, kicking our doors in, suppressed fucking MP5s. We're done.
I don't know about you guys. I love Obama.
Me too.
Man, this went to a weird place.
Yeah.
But I have no feeling one way or the other about anybody in our government because like it's gotten to that point. You can't even be mad about it anymore.
Mhm.
It's fucking pointless.
It is.
You know.
It's already done for.
Yeah. It's like you can be pissed off or just whatever. It's not gonna change anything.
Once the machine starts moving, it doesn't stop. That's the way it goes.
Stop.
But no, if I could pick one place I would never want to live, with Jason.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Ouch.
Set his ass on fire.
All right. This has gotten a bit depressing. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and do mine. I want to ask you guys because I've got a few that have always stuck with me, but I want to ask you guys about like quotes from video games that have like stuck with you or
Yeah.
memorable. And I've got a couple. The first one that always pops in my head is from the game Chrono Trigger,
Okay.
Super Nintendo. You know, whoever's played that, I think Matt has, right?
No, I actually never
I
actually
played
got to play
Okay.
Chrono.
Well, there is multiple endings, and if you basically the plot of the game, spoilers if you haven't played a 20-year-old game, the plot of the game is you basically figure out the world's going to end and you're trying to prevent it, and it's all about traveling through time and shit. And if you get an ending where you fail and the world ends, there's text across the screen and it just says, "But the future refused to change."
Yep.
That's always one that kind of stuck with me. It just sounds really cool. Another one that was in BioShock, which near the end, the quote is,
The first one, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the first BioShock, the quote is, "A man chooses, a slave obeys."
Where?
So I was just wondering what are some video game quotes that have always kind of stuck with you guys?
You have died of dysentery. Oregon Trail. You guys did that? Didn't stick with you guys?
No.
God.
Okay.
I played the
I
shit
have
out
a
of
second
that
one. I have another one.
Hang on, when's the last time you played Oregon Trail?
About 2 years ago.
Two,
Yeah,
two or
download.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
I haven't played this since like grade school.
And computer class
Oh yeah.
on that shit
That
all,
was
the
shit.
whole time.
Because back in the day when I was in grade school, like earlier grade school, like I guess about like 5th grade or something
Yeah.
like that. Like you would go to the computer lab, or no, I guess I was in like junior high, like 6th grade, 7th grade, because the internet, like the school had just gotten the internet. Like the
Oh,
internet was
right.
like, it was huge.
Everything
right?
was dial up.
Right. And like everybody was like we had time set aside. Like each class we're gonna go like use the internet. And it was a big deal. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. And like most people were kind of in the same boat. And so we'd go and they're like, okay, you can use the internet. Everybody just like boot up Oregon Trail.
That's what's
Because
up.
like nobody knew what the fuck it was,
No, I actually have a real one. Mirror's Edge. Those last lines there. Can't always live on the edge. Fate. Whenever you're like running,
Mhm.
then you jump up and get that. It's like, you can't always live on the edge. Fate. Sometimes you gotta leap.
Sometimes you gotta leave.
That was
That's a good one.
cool
That's,
scene.
that's
Yeah.
actually, I don't know, that game is good and it's
Yeah.
pointless
It's just
at the same
different.
time.
I love
Yeah.
Mirror's Edge.
It
Yeah.
was good though.
Quotes there.
My quote was, it's asking you one of the most important questions in a game ever. Are you a boy or a girl? Before you start Pokemon up, that's the first thing you restart in that game.
What kind of fucked up kid are you, man?
Her girl.
That is a long and storied history we could be here all night talking about.
See, I think that kind of discriminates against like transgenders, and I think you can make a case about Pokemon, how it oppresses young gender challenged people.
Ginger challenge.
It's Nintendo. They
Ginger challenged.
Ginger challenged?
People who don't have red hair.
Gingers.
Okay. I got my quotes for you.
Alright.
I got 2 of them.
No, sorry.
First one, it's not really a quote, but a game said it to me. I was playing, I think it was Madden 8 or 9, and I was just having fun, and I turned the difficulty of the computer all the way down, and I set the quarter length to 15 minutes, and I was playing Madden, and shortly before halftime, I'm up like 80-something to 7. Okay.
Yeah.
The game flashes on one of those little like stat bars that usually pulls up, whenever you do something. The game says to me, stop scoring, you're going to break the game. And I ended up winning 214 to 21.
That's destruction.
Just running the ball, I had over 1,000 yards rushing. Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool, and I'll always remember that. But I think the actual quote that sticks with me, the cake is a lie.
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh,
Because the whole
man,
time
that's
you're
the
just like-
greatest one.
Not sure what's going on, and at the very end, you just see that hand come down, put the candle out on a piece of cake.
Yeah, that's a great
Out of
quote.
the game no one thought was going to be any good. It
Oh,
was just filler.
that is why people bought Orange Box. So they wait Half-Life. The fuck is that? I play Portal. No.
Right, right.
You,
Oh, no,
you
I
bought
went
it for
Half-Life.
Half-Life,
No, like-
and then one day you're just digging around, like, oh, I'll check out the other content, and you realize
It's so weird.
that
too.
Half-Life was the worst thing in the orange box.
Dude,
Yeah, I mean,
don't
TF2, I mean, Half-Life's great.
Yeah, oh, so
I love
good.
that
I love
series.
Half-Life.
Yep.
But, I mean, you got TF2 and Portal with it, which by themselves you could, well, not Portal.
That was the greatest box collection ever
yeah,
made.
no, that was the best deal in gaming.
Orange Box.
Hands
Yep.
down, arguably. But, I mean, TF2, man.
That game is fucking awesome.
But Portal,
After hearing you guys talk about it, I kind of want to
It's cool. It's really cool.
Have you
I
ever
played the PC all day.
What'd you want? Team Fortress?
Yeah, I've never played it.
It's pretty cool.
It is a good
There's
game.
another game that's on PS3. What is it? Gotham
City.
Imposters? Yeah, that's kind of like Team Fortress.
Good on PS3, shitty on PC.
That's, yeah, I never tried it on PC.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I can't change anything at all. The
Really?
settings or nothing.
Oh, so it's just a really bad port.
Yeah, really bad for it.
That's sad.
Great game.
Look,
Oh, we had so much fun with that too.
that's a spin-off of Dark Knight, where the whole idea of the vigilantes dress up like Batman and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you play as the vigilantes.
Yeah, there's people dressing up as Joker for one team,
It's cool.
and people dressing up as Batman as the other. And you can fly. There's a little suit that lets you fly, well, glide kind of.
Roller skate.
Roller skates.
That game was a lot of fun.
shoes.
I just wasn't playing with anyone.
They ended up adding a sword.
There's
Katana, you can
a bow and
block
arrow
those and shit.
where I could just snipe people all day with.
That those bees. I love that game. It was good.
Yeah, it was
It
really
was, yeah. Tease. Batman's Way, TF2.
Yeah.
Batman's TF2. What felt like. When last? Can't remember.
Well, I just said the cake is a lie.
Cake is a lot.
Yeah.
I'll never forget
Cake's
that,
a
you
lie, so I
bastard.
think
That's a good one.
YouTube.
I'll go.
Good.
I'm gonna say the hey, listen.
Navi.
Yeah.
You know what? On that same somewhat similar Diablo. I think I don't know if it was in 3. It might have been 3, but Diablo 2 specifically is Cain, Deckard Cain.
I know exactly what the quote is.
Like, stay a while and listen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I played with Diablo 2.
That's one that's kind of unique.
I think he says it in a cutscene.
Really?
I want to say he does. There's no way they didn't put that in there.
Gotcha.
That's a good one.
And I
too.
mean, I've played through 3 so many times, and I don't think I've ever actually paid attention to the story once with my couple 200-300 hours played in that game.
Dude, I played the shit out of 3.
And the expansion made it better. So much better.
So back to the Navi, the fairy though. Was that just in Ocarina of Time,
That annoying, yes.
or like is it like stayed consistent?
I'm pretty-
No, it was just an Ocarina of Time, I'm pretty sure.
I never played
You
Majora's
wanted to
Mask,
put
so I
that
don't know.
bitch in a jar and kick that hoe.
No, I wanted to die so that I could use that fairy to replenish my hearts and never have to deal with it again.
Oh man, it was annoying. Hey, listen.
Hey, listen! You're fighting something!
You stupid fucking bitch. Fucking fuck. What am I serious?
All right, so let's see. We've all gone on this one, right? Jake, what do you want to talk about?
I've been playing a bunch of mods recently.
Yeah.
Oh, you have too?
I've recently started.
He has. We played DayZ.
That's it.
I've had some, yeah.
So, what's your guys' favorite mod?
Daisy. Upset.
I've been recently getting into this Ash Gray.
That could win it when I play it.
I'm liking it so far.
Why don't you tell everybody what that is?
Explain that.
It is a mod for one of the Pokemon games. I'm not sure which one it is, but it goes through the story of the TV show, the original TV show. I'm pretty early in it now, but I just got done stealing Misty's bike and riding through the thunderstorm.
That's
So like it follows
crazy.
exactly.
Exactly.
That's so crazy.
So like you start out with Pikachu.
Yeah.
And
You start off waking up late and
Yep.
not getting there in time.
So it doesn't have
and
that
all the
quote to
Pokemon
start
are
it off.
taken.
oh wow.
That's true.
And then he gives you Pikachu, and Pikachu won't listen to you, and just does his own thing. And you go up there, and like you tell Pikachu to attack the Pidgey. He doesn't want to do it. And the Pidgey attacks him, and then like Ash like those Pokemon. That's Pidgey. I guess exact.
That's
So,
And
I mean,
Spearow comes in there.
Do you
and
still choose like which Pokemon to catch and shit, or
hmm
No.
no? It just goes off the show.
Yep.
That'd be interesting.
That's really cool.
Because I mean, if you can still
I
catch your
think
own
that's
Pokemon.
how it goes. Like,
You haven't
I'm
gotten
still
that far
early.
into it.
You're like in the
Still
tutorial
early.
kind of, basically.
I did catch Pidgey though.
That's just,
Yep.
that sounds
And
so
then
bad.
the Spearow comes in, and then beats the shit out of Pikachu, and then you end up getting chased by Spearows. And you run,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
trying to
That
save
sounds really
Pikachu's
neat.
life.
Yeah.
Run the Misty's Jacker bike. Oh yeah.
There's I've really been getting into mods lately. Like I said, I've been playing the Game of Thrones mod for Mountain Blade Warband.
That's pretty good.
Which
It's just
is-
so hard to get land.
It's so good.
Ugh.
It
I've
should
got
be.
one itty bitty town.
I'm gonna come wreck that shit.
That's not multiplayer,
Oh, no.
unfortunately.
That'd be so
But
cool.
that's the other thing with Mountain Blade. There's a ton of mods and like some of them multiplayer and shit.
We need to get one of those now.
So
Yeah.
like I've also got an Old West mod for it, so it
Is that
completely changes
multiplayer?
everything. I want to say yes, but I'm not sure.
That would be.
If we had a multiplayer Mountain Blade where we could all play, so it'd be Risk. The problem with that is it really draw out the battles.
Yeah. Yes.
Unless we would
works.
just have to do a pact to where we auto count all battles.
Yeah, that'd be the only way to do it. But if we get to that point, let's just play Risk or something like similar, or Civ.
No, because you can still level your guys up and, you know, gear them and all that other stuff. It's just,
Yeah, I guess
just to speed up the battle, just auto count it.
I don't.
Unless it's like, you know, your head armor versus your head armor, go ahead and fight it out.
That'd be so fucking cool. Like you know, all your friends are like
Siege in your
lords.
castle, and you're up there in the keep.
Mm.
You got your archers on the walls.
I'd be the hand. I'd be running that shit.
The hand.
Whatever. I'd be the king.
Wonder who the hand's
You know, king. You're not king worthy.
No,
Hell no. I would destroy you with that game.
You know who would be the hand? Danny.
He's gonna hang.
He's gonna hate you so
Your
much.
brother's getting fucking, he's getting blasted right now on this podcast. He's gonna be so pissed. You
Well, hey, at least you saved his life in Electro.
I did save his life in Electro.
Another game I'm gonna check out some mods for though is we just got Fallout New Vegas.
Yep. I might actually try that
the
too.
Steam pack, and there's a ton of shit on there, just like updated visuals and
Yeah.
mods that make the game more stable and shit. But I mentioned this on one of the earlier ones, but I got Knights of the Old Republic 2, and there was a mod for it that added in all the original content that was supposed to be in the game.
Yeah.
But Obsidian got like rushed and shit, so like, you know, the notoriously bad ending, like they've added a lot of shit to it. So that was really well done. It was one of the better ones I played. Yeah, I mean that's one of those things that there's almost too much shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Because there's so much. I don't know. What about you, man? Have you played any good mods?
I'm trying to think. I know I've played a couple, but they're not coming to my head right now.
Yeah. DayZ is the kind of standout
Yeah,
one
like
for us.
that's the one mod I've actually played the most. I haven't really played much mods. So I
That's-
started PC gaming 2 years ago? When did Diablo 3 come out?
2-3 years.
Yeah, so then I haven't really played any mods.
Oh, yeah, my-
Yeah.
DayZ is a mod that changes everything about the game.
Yeah, it's like
Uh,
just a standard.
yeah, because it's from
Gunplay.
Arma 2. It's a military like simulator.
Yeah.
So yeah, it completely changes it.
And that just changed. I think it just basically used the engine and assets. And it's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
The game is just phenomenal. It's so good.
Besides DayZ, like the mod I played way too much of was Tech in Minecraft, and I ended up buying enough stuff. I had a working nuclear reactor in my house to power my.
Garage door.
Well, it powered that too, but it was powering my not power, the
Particle accelerator.
yeah, go around and get antimatter to make an antimatter nuke. And then I eventually made red matter.
That's pretty cool.
And then I made a red matter bomb and I set it off and it ate my world.
That's pretty cool, actually.
The red matter, when you set them off, they never stop. It's like
Yeah.
out of that Star Trek movie. It just slowly eats the entire.
So that's apparently like the game for mods. I haven't played
What,
I've-
Minecraft?
I haven't played Minecraft on PC. I've heard it's awesome. I just don't know how much I can play it.
I've played that. I played Titanfall in Minecraft.
What was that mod?
Titanfall?
Yeah, there's a Titanfall mod where you can get Titans and shit. And it's,
Minecraft's crazy.
and it has like multiplayer servers that have the Titanfall maps recreated in Minecraft, and they give you like guns.
That's cool as shit.
I showed you guys, somebody actually built King's Landing,
Yeah,
the entire city on
That's
Minecraft.
fucking crazy, dude.
It's ridiculous.
It's some crazy shit.
Like you can check out a video, it's on YouTube, but it starts out in like the throne room,
Mhm.
and it comes out and it shows the Iron Throne and everything like that, and it comes out in like literally the entire city, every fucking building in the city, like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Have you seen the Hogwarts Castle one?
Uh-huh.
Check that out. It's got the moving staircases and everything. It's fucking nuts.
I seen the one that was the 1-to-1 scale of the Starship Enterprise.
I've seen
Yeah.
that one too.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
that was
crazy.
old. That's old.
It's
too.
impressive what people can do.
Which Enterprise? Next Generation.
I'm not. I
I'm
don't.
not that up on the show.
Yeah,
That
I
was
just know
show.
that's what it was.
I know they made like
Star
it was
Trek?
either Sweden or Switzerland made a 1-to-1 scale replica of their entire country.
I seen that, yeah.
And then
that was ridiculous.
They opened the server up, and everyone went there and blew everything up and put U.S. flags everywhere.
Oh
Wow.
man. Well, that shit
You
sick.
figured they would have that.
You think they would just not let you blow shit up there?
Well, it was
Make it
something
very
that they were
searchable.
like this huge team of people were doing that, and they were wanting to do it as like a learning tool for like schools and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about the blowing shit up. But yeah, that's ridiculous. There's actually, I was looking at something off topic again, but kind of along the same lines. That happens every time. These people are in the early process of making this game where they're actually scanning the entire world, and they're making like an MMO
Mhm.
that takes place on Earth, and like wherever you live, wherever you're logging in from, that's where you start.
So the thing you're talking about goes off Google Maps, maybe?
Yeah, it's something like that. But they're actually, I watched a documentary on it. They have like drones and shit that are like scanning landscapes
Yeah.
and stuff, and they're doing it like 10 square miles at a time. They're doing the entire fucking planet.
That's crazy
and
shit.
then it's going to be a fictional, like future, like basically a post-apocalyptic future. Sorry, I'm tired.
Let's go.
And you play as like a survivalist or a survivor or whatever. And then like say if you start out in your hometown, like you can actually be like in your hometown scavenging for supplies, and then actually walk or drive or whatever to surrounding towns. Then eventually to the other side of the country,
Yeah, I
and
remember this. That's cool.
like that's
fucking crazy.
That's
man.
insane.
That is crazy.
And like you could just like you level up your skills and everything like that. It's an RPG. But you can just like wherever your house is, like you can just set up there and like start farming and shit to feed yourself.
Wow.
There's all kinds of shit like that.
That'd be crazy as well.
Yeah.
So, Jesse would camp Redbud and kill everyone who came near.
What I'm trying to do.
Or everyone who tried to get out.
Either way.
The world cannot be subjected
I'll
to
let you guys go. You pardons. You guys are good.
I don't live in Redbud.
Well,
This is like the 8th time I've been on.
I know.
It's all
By
good.
the way, I have to wake up. I have to be working 6 hours.
You say that every week, you right?
No, they've moved it up to 6 o'clock. That's because normally we ain't here till midnight. No,
Well, if everybody would show up on time,
I was here on time.
we'd be done by
I
now.
was here 40 minutes late.
We were only 10 minutes late.
I was waiting on a phone call, and then it happened at like the worst possible time. I'm in the middle of a huge fight in Mountain Blade between like 400 guys on each side, and just wouldn't end. And I'm trying to survive, so I'm like running away, finding new equipment.
Alright, well let's call it a night then, so we gotta go pass the fuck out.
I'm going to play more
I'm
Mountain
gonna be
Blade.
up for like
I'm
5
playing more
hours.
Mountain Blade.
Alright,
Shit.
ladies
Go
and
on.
gentlemen, this has been A Week in Geek. Check us out. We bring you a new video every week, not every Wednesday, every week.
Hey, hey, whatever.
It's usually between Wednesday and Friday. Check us out. Check out our YouTube channel.
Sometime between Sunday and Saturday.
Head over to Twitter, talk to the guru himself at Devo_33. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and check us out at www.devo33.com. And thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Later.
See ya.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Pea soup.